It's day after Thanksgiving. For a lot of people, this is Black Friday shopping and something they look forward to all year long. I took up some advantage of some Black Friday deals. Let me share what I got. Hi, this is James for Read More Comics. Would you please like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications up in the corner, the bell in the corner, hit the like. That would be wonderful. You can also find me on Instagram. My Instagram is down in the description for this video. Please do reach out. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below or connect with me on Instagram. It is Black Friday, and many people in the United States take advantage of this opportunity to go out and get some deals. And while I did not, and here's the caveat, I am not a big fan of going out and shopping in the crowds. My wife and I did it years ago. We got up obnoxiously early, ended up going to Cracker Barrel for breakfast after shopping for, I don't know, it was like 4 hours or something like that, and then continued on. But since then, really not a fan. However, I have taken advantage of some deals online, so I have some things to share for that. I did go out on New Comic Book Day to get my books and ended up hitting Half Price Books and another LCS in Mishawaka, both Buy Me Toys and this other LCS, Warehouse Comics and Games. We're having some Black Friday week sales, which was kind of nice. It wasn't really busy. It wasn't crazy outside. Half Price Books, unfortunately, was not, but I found some cool books. So let's start with some things I picked up online. All these are through Amazon. And another caveat, I'm not big into manga, but Netflix has helped me appreciate some of that particular type of comic that you will not find in Western comics, specifically Delicious in the Dungeon. It's a right. I am a Dungeons and Dragons nerd. I played since I was in 7th grade, way back in first edition. Remember watching Dungeons and Dragons cartoon when it came out. And so this really kind of speaks to me. It got volume number 1 off Amazon. And it was a decent deal. One thing Amazon is really good about is, and I've looked in other places, even through my LCS, getting specific manga can be kind of difficult, but Amazon always seems to be on top of it. So the concept for this particular book is you have a party of adventurers. They're trying to save this guy's sister. His name is Lao, who had been killed by a dragon and eaten. And they're finding to survive as they're moving through the dungeon, they have to eat monsters. There's a dwarf right here. His name's Kenshi right here. He is apparently an expert on preparing dungeon monsters into delicious gourmet recipes. And Lao right here is really, really interested. Like, this apparently is a secret passion of his to try eating different monsters. The anime is a riot, and it's based on this manga right here. So I figured I'd give it a try. That was not a Black Friday deal, but it was on sale. I think it was reduced by 10 or 20%. The next two I got for me and my wife. Another anime online on Netflix is Way of the House Husband. This is the manga based on it. This is volume 11 and volume 12. Volume 12 was a Black Friday deal. This is Tatsuo, the immortal dragon. And his adventures basically involve him, who he's a former member of the Yakuza. He was some muscle. His passion is being a house husband for his wife. Okay, but it's through the eyes of a member of the Yakuza. So everything has kind of a criminal underworld partake to it. There is like hundreds of manga out there. And I'm finding that there's some that I enjoy. And these two are an example of that. So decent deals. And the nice thing about it, if you have Prime, delivery is quick. Like, it only took a couple days. These next couple books I got from Warehouse Comics and Games. They did have a pretty big selection. I was in a hurry, so I didn't get a chance to dig deep in any of their boxes. I looked through their discount bins, and then they had 2 for $5 bins, which seemed to be pretty normal comic books. I only touched on a couple things, and I'll be honest, I went in there because my LCS Buy Me Toys was out of bags and boards, and I went, well, maybe they have them. Well, they do, but they carry a different brand. And sorry, Thanksgiving dinner. And that wasn't something I wanted to dabble in. I want to keep some consistency and supplies I get. So anyway, I did pick up a couple books though. We have Fantastic Four #1. This is the 100th anniversary. I'm not sure how it's 100th anniversary, but I want to dig in more to it. I'm getting into Fantastic Four, and I figured I'd pick it up. And it looks like it has pretty good art, and the story connects to some other books that were a part of whatever this event was. There was this cool shot at the end. I just kind of flipped through it because I didn't know anything about it. Oh yeah, cool shot at the end with Galactus. So I picked that up, and that was like $1. These are all dollar books except for the last two. Picked up Wildcats issue #1, Jim Lee. I'm finding that, and this is the irony, I had most of the Jim Lee like first couple book. I think it was the first arc or two, first dozen issues, and then I gave them away because I went, nah, I don't want that. But I'm kind of going back and finding some nostalgia for 90s comic books. It's in pretty nice shape. It has a spine ding, but you know, it's $1. And then these two also Jim Lee books. This finishes up this particular run. And so I picked these on purpose. These were not dollar books. These were 2 for $5. So we got Fantastic Four issue #7. And then we have Fantastic Four issue #13 by Jim Lee and Brandon Choi. None of these are bagged and boarded because, as I said, I'm out of bagged and board. Let's see. These were half price books, and they got in some collections. So it was kind of nice to go through. They had a lot of Batman Volume 1, which would have been nice, like, I don't know, a month ago, but it's okay. So we got Aquaman. This is issue #1. I think this is volume, oh, let's see, who's doing it? I think this is volume 6. This is right before New 52, I believe. We have X-Men #1. This is the gatefold, you know, the gorgeous gatefold that goes both directions. Never actually owned this. I do have a couple other X-Men books where it connected with some uncanny events like Executioner Song. And so I figured I'd pick this up because one, it's Jim Lee, you know, and I think this is Jim Lee in his prime. I don't think Jim Lee now is the same artist he was in his prime. He's still an amazing artist, better than I could ever be. But there's a difference in what Jim Lee did here, right? This was $1. Some of these weren't, though. Half price books are raising their comic book prices, much to my chagrin. Aquaman #6. This is part of the New 52 run that I'm trying to finish up. This was a kind of a pleasant surprise to get. This was Batman Annual #20. We have an art germ cover right there, and it is a really clean copy. This was $2, which is kind of cool. Okay, so pretty happy with that. And then we have one more annual that I needed. This is Uncanny X-Men #16, way back in 1992. Who did the cover? I'm not sure who did the cover. Let's see. It says Jay Lee's doing pencils. I have not seen any of Jay Lee's pencils before. That's kind of cool. I like his cover work though. Okay, so then last is my polls for the week, and Buy Me Toys is having a 28% off sale in celebration of a couple different things. Almost everything in the store is 28% off. It's their 28th anniversary. It's Black Friday week, small business Saturday tomorrow. So I got all these for 28% off. That's in place of the normal, very generous 20% off you get if you have a pull list of at least, I think it's 5 books, which I do. So we got Wonder Woman issue number 2. I'm sorry, this is Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 2. And this is Stephanie Hans did the cover. This is the one that I ordered. Gorgeous cover. We have Feral issue number 8. This is the horror movie poster homage. Hyde Street issue number 2. I went with the A cover because I just liked the who is it? The vibes, you know, the homage. I'm drawing a blank on what it's homaging. It's a famous painting. Police officer, Cub Scout. I don't remember. We have Star Wars: The Battle of Jakku, Republic Under Siege. This is issue number 2. Let's see. So, okay, this is interesting. So it says issue number 2 up here, but right below it, it says 6 of 12. So I think they're having 3 different 4-issue minis called Battle of Jakku. This is Marvel not advertising this very well, but they're all part of a maxi series. Interesting. Anyway, this is Baron's cover. Gorgeous. We have Justice League Unlimited issue number 1 by Wade and Mora. Now this is kind of cool. This is a Jim Lee painted cover. I did not realize it was a Jim Lee cover. I think he needs to paint more covers. This is gorgeous. I only picked this up because in the epilogue there is a preview, something. There are pages in this book that connect with Hush 2 that's coming out really, really soon. And according to my sources at Buy Me Toys, those pages don't show up anywhere else. So that's why I got it. That's why I also got the Hush cover. We have Thundercats issue number 10. This is a Pereira cover. His work on Thundercats has been gorgeous. I'm a little behind in reading this. What I read, and it's been a couple issues ago, has been really fun. We have Resurgence of the Value Universe, issue number 3. Behind on this too. And then this is the Buy Me Toys exclusive Hornsby and Halo cover by Gavin Smith. Here we go. The only one that has a bag and board because they gave a bag and board for it. And they have this card which in effect acts as a COA. What's really cool, Gavin Smith, it's going to be a Buy Me Toys tomorrow. I'm going to bring all 3 books and he'll sign all 3 for free. Anyway, so those are my Black Friday week deals. I didn't really go to town. I wasn't going berserk on a lot of things. I know that, what else did I pick up? I got a subscription to Sketched by the guy who does a podcast. I'll leave it right below. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. He does Off Panel, that podcast. Really, David Harper. There we go. He had a deal on it, like half price for a year subscription. So I picked up that. CBCS is having a 25% off sale on submissions. I'm considering maybe submitting some things. I need to look at my comic book budget and see how much play I have on that. And Midtown is having a 75 up to 75% off on back issues. And I was toying around with that. There are some books I need to fill some runs, so I might dabble in that too. Anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble on about comic books. I hope you've enjoyed this and at least seen how I've taken advantage of Black Friday deals. Again, haven't really gone berserk. I'm not picking up any really big keys, any personal grails or anything like that. If you would, leave a comment. I would appreciate it. Please do like, share, subscribe, hit the bell in the corner, and whatever you're reading, I hope you enjoyed. And if you're not reading anything, don't forget, comics make this world an amazing place, and read more comics.